If you love XRP and crypto, I've got great news for you because the election went the way of pro-crypto. BTC touching all-time highs, the entire heat map in the green. Deaton lost though to Warren. XRP is pumping, and
due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
And look at all the green blessing us on the screen. But before we get into that, your comments come first. Hot, spicy, naughty, relevant. Yeah, relevant's going to be the key today. Maybe I'll share it in the beginning of the next video. Minute Dog from my home state says Trumpito for the win. I was expecting it to take a week or so. Wow. We were all expecting it to take a week. But what happened last night was Trump carried the battleground states. I'm going to share with you all these resources so you can see what happened, see how this all played out, so you can celebrate the pro-crypto victory. Not for everyone, though. Deaton lost, and I did tell you everyone that Deaton would lose. Yeah, Weasel Love says Harris is done, conceded. That's right, she conceded because it is statistically impossible for her to win right now. Tyler George says, bad news for Deaton. That's right, we're going to talk about Deaton, but first, the bubble map. That's right, let's do something a little different. Over the last 24 hours, we've seen Bitcoin touching new all-time highs. Doge up 13%, Sol up 13%, ETH up 6%, SHIB 4%, XRP 4.2%. There's some big moves here. The market reacted to the elections. You want to know how powerful U.S. politics is when it comes to crypto? Look at the screen. Seriously, just look at the screen and you can see how powerful elections are. Oh my, Bitcoin touches new all-time highs as Donald Trump, and once crypto skeptic, is now pro-crypto and won the elections. But do you know what he won the elections on? It wasn't based on crypto. It was based on the economy. Exit polls showed that the number one thing people were voting for was the economy. They said everything has just been way too expensive these last 4 years. And what the exit polls also showed is they said, hey, look, Cam, you were part of the regime where all this shit was expensive, so we gotta blame you. He pledged to make America the crypto capital of the planet and create a strategic reserve of BTC. His campaign accepted donations in crypto, and he courted crypto fans at the BTC conference in July. He also launched his own crypto. This is what he said. Bitcoin is the one asset that will always be going to soar if Trump returned to the White House, said Russ Mold, investment director at AJ Bell. He also said, if not, it will smash through 100,000. So if BTC smashes through 100,000, how much does that pull up the rest of ours? Look at ADA up 6.8%, SHIB up 4.2%, Link up 9.4%. There's a lot of bullish activity going on. Trump has already declared his love for the digital currency, and crypto traders have a new narrative which may get even more excited about where the price go. Yeah, you know what the new narrative would be? Gensler is gonna be gone. That's right. When the new administration takes power in January, Gensler is gone. SWE breaks the $2 barrier, sets heights on a new record. That's right. The pumps and dumps. Now the pumps are coming back. What else happened? It wasn't just Trump winning the presidency, but we saw Republicans win the Senate as well. So if you want pro-crypto regs, what did I tell everyone that you needed? And see, this is why you hit the subscribe button. I bring you the news whether it's good or bad, happy or sad, right? And I bring you the real news. I said this. I said, you want good crypto regs? There's only one way to get it. You get the presidency, the Senate, and the House all going Republican. They will put through pro-crypto regs. While we've gotten the presidency, we've gotten the Senate, we're still waiting results on the House. And I also said that Deaton didn't have a chance in hell, right? And how many of you started ripping on me saying, oh, but bro, you're anti-Deaton? No, I wanted Deaton to win, but I'm not fucking stupid. I knew he didn't have a chance in hell and that there were other races out there. I even told you too, what everyone? I said, you know what the one race you should pay attention to is Sherrod Brown and Bernie Moreno. Bernie Moreno, a pro-crypto candidate. Sherrod Brown, anti-crypto, old school Democrat. Guess what? Blew him out of the water. Chalk up another one for Big Daddy. And oh, I forgot to mention, well, I'll mention it later in the video. Republican Senate majority may foster clear BTC regulations and boost crypto innovation in the U.S. The recent elections have afforded the Republican Party a majority in the United States Senate, heralding a potential shift towards crypto-friendly legislation. This development is groundbreaking for crypto, and you can see it with the bubbles up on the screen. In addition to gaining control of the Senate, here's some stats for you. Over 240 pro-crypto candidates have successfully secured positions in both the House and the Senate. You want regs? 2025 into 2026, girlfriend. This historic achievement highlights a significant shift in the political landscape, profoundly impacting U.S. regulations. The reason people voted was economy. That was the number one reason. They said, it's just too expensive. All right, now let's start talking about what happened, and then we're going to get into some specific price action. Trump carried the battleground states: Georgia, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Wisconsin. And at that point, guess what? There was nothing Harris could do. Winning Nevada, Arizona, and Michigan weren't enough for her to carry it, so she conceded. And now let's dive into some of these results so I can show you exactly what happened. Take Georgia, for example. The big counties, your big cities, Fulton County, where Atlanta is. Yeah, it went massively towards Kamala Harris, but she underperformed there compared to the previous. Now, those rural counties, counties like where I live in, Trump winning 78% of the votes, 81%, 81%, 82, 71. He outperformed in rural and outperformed in urban areas. Kamala did not have a chance, and we watched it unfold on the live stream last night. I said that we were waiting for the big votes to come in from Savannah, and guess what? Trump was able to pull 40% of those votes in Savannah and Chatham County. That's a big one. That's what helped really lock down the state for Trump. Pennsylvania, you saw the exact same thing. Bigger cities went for Kamala, but she didn't carry anywhere near she did 4 years ago with Biden. Yeah, it was a big slide. And again, no matter what state you were looking at, people were all thinking the same thing. Shit is too expensive and we need things to change. Now look at the price of BTC. And I told you for the last several weeks, I said crypto is going to be boring AF until we get results from the election. And look at the candlesticks. You see some big jumpies up on the screen? Yes, you do. I'm telling you, I follow this stuff all freaking day, all freaking week, all month for you because, yes, I love you, the fans, and I don't try to blow smoke up your ass by lying to you, saying that, oh, Deaton's gonna win. Oh, just shut the fuck up with that bullshit. He had no chance. Look at this, all right? Haven't even counted all the votes yet. Warren, 60% of the votes, Deaton under 39%. In fact, a lot of these rural counties, Warren carried these rural counties, which was very different than Trump carrying the rural counties. So this wasn't about the crypto vote. This was about the economy. And Warren destroyed Deaton. Absolutely destroyed Deaton. In fact, look at like Boston. 77% of the vote she carried there in Boston. What about New Bedford? New Bedford was another one. 56% of the vote she carried there. Springfield, another Democratic stronghold. She carried 70% of the vote there. Deaton didn't have a chance. But it doesn't matter because guess what, everyone? We were able to capture more because now when you look at the Senate, and yep, we're going to the Senate right now. That's right. The Republicans now have the majority in the Senate, capturing 52 total seats. They gained 3 during this election. The only result we don't have locked down yet is the House. Some of them are going to take a while for the House. And let's zoom into the House right now. Need 218 seats for a majority. And right now the Republicans gained 3 seats, sitting at 203. So 15 more seats to get it. If you get a Republican, if you get a Republican-controlled House, Senate, and presidency, you're going to get regs in 2025 and 2026. Senator Warren defeats crypto-friendly Republican John Deaton. In fact, the exit polls said that Warren would have done a better job regulating crypto than Deaton. I want you to think about that, okay? I want you to think about all those channels out there. And remember, I told all those channels, I said, yo, you want to bet me? Email me. I'll take your fucking money. And guess what? No one bet me. No one wanted to put any money on Deaton to bet against me because they knew I would wipe the floor with them. But yet they were pumping you with hopium. And when they use you for views, they're not bringing you the real news, even if it's hard news to swallow, like Deaton not having a chance. I called it months ago that Deaton was going to lose, and I was right. I called it all month saying crypto wasn't going to move until the election, especially once we get some early pro-Republican results, and that's exactly what happened right there. I told you we weren't going to get regs in 2024. That's exactly what happened. We're going to get regs now in 2025, 2026. So I don't know what else to tell you, except for this. I told you, guess what? Bernie Moreno would have a chance to beat Sherrod Brown, and look what I got up on the screen. In Ohio, pro-crypto candidate Bernie Moreno defeated Sherrod Brown by a lot. In a state that was heavy blue in those big cities, Moreno was able to steal away enough of the votes in the big cities and just walk Sherrod Brown in those rural things. I'm telling you right now, economy is key. And not only am I excited about the election, but do you know what's happening tomorrow? Rate cuts, everyone. Yep, Jerome Powell and the Fed, rate cuts. So think about that. You've got pro-crypto election results that are happening. Yeah, I know we're still waiting for the House to see what happens there. But pro-crypto election results that happen, the market is pumping green. The entire market is pumping green. Did Deaton win? No, but he never had a chance in hell. But it doesn't matter because we carried the other seats that we had chances in, the ones that I told you about, the ones that I said we would really be paying attention to, that if you wanted to donate money, throwing money to Deaton was like pissing down your leg. It's only a hot idea to you, right? Yeah, well, guess what? You wanted to make an impact, you go after the candidates that actually had a chance, and Moreno was one of them, and wipe the floor with Sherrod Brown. Now, tomorrow, we get rate cuts. That's right. And we're going to have a live stream regarding that because if we get a jumbo rate cut on top of the news with the election, holy shit, will we be looking at one heck of a green Christmas. And since I'm Santa Claus, I would know a thing or two about green Christmases, wouldn't I? Now, in terms of XRP price specifically, awesome to see it move. Is it moving as much as, say, BTC and the rest? No. But it's moving, breaking through that point that we've seen here over the last several weeks where it has just been boring AF, and now XRP is starting to move. And you'll see more movement in crypto if the House goes Republican as well, because then you will have a sweep. Then you want new regs in. Well, guess what? You can force new regs in because you would have control of all three parties. I don't mean to say that I told you so, but I told you so. And if I haven't earned you hitting the subscribe and like button by now, I don't know what else to tell you. Because remember, I've been the one out there telling you that Deaton doesn't have a chance in hell. I was right. I told you that crypto would be boring AF until we got some election results. I was right. I also told you that in order to win, you had to start peeling back some of those big city votes and take the rural ones by bigger margins. Yep, I was right there as well. I also said in 2022 that we weren't going to get crypto regs in this session through 2024 because the Democrats and Republicans are so far apart and not working together. Well, guess what? I was right there as well. See, I'm not trying to make you pissed by bringing you the bad news. I'm not trying to blow smoke up your butt by bringing you the good news. I bring you the good news when good news happens. I bring you the bad news when bad news happens. And last night was filled with good news for crypto, except for the Deaton race, which I've told everyone he didn't have a chance in hell. And sadly, none of the influencers out there wanted to bet me on it. All those Deaton moon boys and all that, I kept telling them, yo, I'll bet 5 figures. I had lots of cash ready to go. And I even said, hey, as soon as I take your money, I'm going to use that to buy a really nice car for myself. But no one took me up on the offer. No one wanted to lose their money betting against Deaton, even though a lot of those shitty influencers told you, Deaton's going to win. Deaton has a chance. What about the Rectum? Rectum kept saying Deaton. Rectum wasn't in my email trying to bet me because they're just trying to use you for views. While I bring you the news, good or bad, happy or sad, choo-choo, bitches.